What's poppin', gamers? You already know what time it is if you're clicking on this video, or if you know what day it is of the week. Though I guess depending on where you live in the world, it might not be Friday, it might be Saturday. Listen, I don't make the rules, I'm just here to give you the Arkonomics update of the week. Arkonomics, if you're new, is a series where I just kind of go over the weekly updates on my server and kind of talk about my thoughts on price predictions and which ways they may or may not go. Because at the end of the day, nobody really knows what the fuck they're talking about. Because this game is like a fine wine in that it can do whatever the fuck it wants. I don't know, man. I have no good analology for you. But what I do have is the NA West Blue Crystal price update. It's been about 4K since Yazjar. Obviously, the last patch we got was the Yazjar plus Jumpstart plus new skins. The new skins being... if I can fucking find them, Jesus Christ. They added so much shit. The Time Together skins, this is one of them. The Time Together weapon, wow, cool, it's a ball. They don't look too bad. They kind of look boring-ish, to me, at least. And then you also have the preppy skins, so if you want to be a pretentious little prepster, you can. But those are the two new skins that got added, and then obviously you have the Yazjar Epic Selection skins, so you're able to buy these sets if you don't want to buy the Yazjar pieces outright. You're able to purchase these, and then you can pick any of the epic skins inside the Yazjar. I think for the most part, all of the female martial artist skins, for Soulfist at least, look fucking terrible. So, no loss there. But I'm sure for some classes this will be kind of cool. So, thumbs up. Very nice. That being said, let's pop open the market. Let's flip open the market. I guess let's browse skins real quick, just to see the price of skins, since obviously now you can convert them into cloth and then use the cloth to gamble your life savings away in the jar. Obviously, I have done a bit of that, as you've seen. But it is what it is. I saved up a shitload of money. In-game, of course. Because I ain't got a shitload of money out of game. And any money I do put into this game is only for content. Because God knows I can't afford it. You can kind of see, though. It's like... It seems like the cheapest is about 10k for some cloth. Assuming you can even dismantle these. Which I assume you can. I kind of wish I could open the chest. Oh, I can. Okay. I was like, why wouldn't it let me do that before? Yeah, you can dismantle these. So it looks like 7 cloth is about 10k gold on the cheapest skin that you can buy from a box directly. You might be able to get them cheaper sometimes from here, though I would not count on it. Because anything that has less than 3 trades costs Fions to buy. See, if I click buy, it costs 10 Fions. So while that may be 7k, you also need to factor in the Fion cost. So it's probably going to be cheaper to just buy the chests. And even then, it might be cheaper to convert money into blue crystals and then buying blue crystals. I guess you can't even do that, right? Because it has to be royal crystal purchased in order to dismantle. Yeah, I don't know. But basically, cloth expensive as shit. Yazjar is, as a whole, is kind of expensive. But that's kind of the whole idea behind it. It's the money jar, if you will. Anyways, we'll move on to something a little bit more interesting, even though I'm pretty sure most of you are sick of me talking about this shit. But fusion materials, honing mats, the good stuff, the usuals. Honestly, there's been pretty much no change in honing material costs. Like leap stones, obliteration stones, protection stones, they have all been pretty much rock solid, unlike myself. There's just not much movement happening. As Ninja would say, I'm not seeing enough movement. Fusion materials are a different story, though, because trade skill prices have been in flux by a significant amount. Let me swap over to a new market tab so I can actually type in shit. You can see here, fish, been 170 gold. It's been around 190. It drops a little bit to 170 sometimes. I've seen it as low as 150, but the quantity doesn't, obviously match the price it's being sold at. So I don't know if it's just a couple people trying to dump fish for even less than they're worth for some reason, or if it's just botters, or it's just people trying to sell their shit fast for some reason. I don't know, man. And I say this because if you look at relic prices are about the same, but I don't keep up with relics too much. Obviously, blue relics are still pretty expensive comparatively, but for fish, solar carp are still the same price, basically, as are pearls and red flesh fish. The only fish thing that has changed price, really, is the white quality fish. Generic fish. Fish brand fish. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Obviously, you can argue that bots or whatever, like, for sure, I understand bots, fish, etc. But, especially now, with the introduction of the new gold structuring for raids. So we're getting more gold per week now with the new changes to Broshaza, and most people are probably going to be running 1 to 3 rather than 1 2. And I know a lot of people, especially in my friend group or extended friend group, are going to be running 1 4s, so they're going to be gaining a shitload more gold than they normally did because we usually just ran 1 2s. And the gold amount we get is much higher than previous, just from raw clearing raids, because we're doing more of them, because it takes less time to do them, and it's easier to do them. On top of the Makoko seed event, the Lucky Makoko seed event, that's why I'm here in Wavestrand Port. I just did the Blooming Makokos event. I got 5 gold. I know, I'm pretty lucky. I don't mean to brag. But this is also adding in a lot more gold into the existence of the world, in addition to Frog being removed with the last patch. So there's less gold sinks actively in the game. It's just strange to me that the price of fish are still going down. Like, obviously, yes, bots, but is it really just bots, or is there more to it? Who knows? I sure as fuck don't. This is another thing to keep in mind, though. I think I'm still gonna dump more money into fish, because this shit... I've seen this shit before, man. I'm not gonna let it go again. I got 80k fish left. Oh shit, I might buy some more, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. FR on God. But that being said, let's check out gems, and I will get out of your hair for today. Hopefully you all have been having a wonderful week, and have a wonderful weekend. Because if you don't, I will be sad. 158k for a level 10 cooldown gem. Feel like that's a bit lower than we were seeing last week. Yeah, 375k for a damage gem. I think it's a bit lower, but not by a massive amount. So again, it's interesting to see. Because, like I just got done saying, I think there's a lot more influx of gold entering the game right now versus leaving the game. I don't know. Again, I could be crazy out of my mind, but that's what I feel. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, as always. Thank you for watching this episode of Arkonomics. Like the video if you like it, dislike it, comment down below, all that good stuff, subscribe, etc. Algorithm, beep boop, I'm not a robot. I did the CAPTCHA. Thank you to my YouTube members, my tier 2s, Blitzel, Remix My Life, I'm Nufu, Airzike, Peachy, Jacob, and all my tier 1s, It's Biscuits, Ender, Diz, Clouded, Brother Chris out, peace, love, apple grease.